Hey everyone, welcome to the show.
Great to be diving into another one.
Absolutely. So imagine this, a world where hitting, say, 150 is normal, but that gift actually tears society apart.
Yeah, a world both terrifyingly plausible and maybe holding a strange kind of hope.
That's exactly the razor's edge Eve Smith walks in The Cure.
Mm.
We're getting into it today.
It's a really potent concept, isn't it? Taking that basic human wish, longer life, better health, and just cranking it up to 11.
And then showing us the fallout. It's definitely science fiction,
Oh, for sure.
but it's got this real thriller heartbeat and some pretty sharp social commentary woven through it.
It sticks with you, that kind of story, because it asks these huge, almost philosophical questions.
Right.
But through a story that just pulls you along. It's not just ideas floating around, it's grounded in the people.
Definitely. Okay, so for anyone who hasn't picked it up yet, the basic setup is near future, right?
Yep.
And there's this gene therapy, SuperJuve. It's basically wiped out diseases of old age, massively extended lifespans.
Think of it like a system update for your body. Keeps you going much, much longer. And it becomes pretty common.
Almost normal, yeah.
Yeah.
But then comes SuperJuve, more radical, way more exclusive at first.
And this one promises, well, near immortality. One shot.
Sounds great, right?
Uh-huh.
But yeah, there's a catch. Big one.
Serious psychological side effects. Mental stability goes out the window for some.
And that's where things really get going. We mainly follow Mara. She works for the Omnicide Division. Great name, right?
Ominous.
Totally. Her job is hunting down people using this illegal SuperJuve.
Then you've got Ruth, a scientist, and her history is, let's say, complicated, tied up with both Rejuve and SuperJuve.
So you get these two perspectives on the whole mess. Mara's dealing with the street-level chaos, the violence.
The immediate consequences.
Yeah, and Ruth is carrying the weight of, the science behind it, the unintended results.
Different sides of the same coin, really.
So what did I love? Okay, first off, the world building. Just how believable it felt. This society struggling with everyone living so long. You see the strain on resources, the social divisions, the ethical knots.
It felt like a really logical, if kind of scary, extension of things we're already grappling with, Who gets what does enough mean?
Exactly. The author really digs into those societal cracks that open up when you mess with something as basic as lifespan.
The inequality potential is huge. Longevity haves and have-nots, and just the sheer psychological weirdness of living for centuries. It's explored really well.
Totally agree. Okay, second thing, the plot. Man, it was intricate, fast-paced.
Kept you guessing.
Oh, yeah. Lots of twists, genuine surprises. Just when I thought, okay, I see where this is going,
Yeah.
Boom, something new changes the whole picture.
The thriller side is definitely strong. Mara's investigation gives it that forward momentum, that tension.
And the glimpses into the SuperJuve users' minds, sometimes pretty disturbing.
Creates a real sense of unease, doesn't it? You don't know who to trust, what's really going on.
Okay, so minor points. Things that maybe didn't quite hit perfectly for me.
No.
Well, there are a lot of plot threads, lots of characters, different investigations sort of intersecting.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes, just occasionally, it felt like, wow, okay, need to keep all this straight in my head. It demands your attention.
That's fair. It is a complex world, complex story, lots of moving parts, requires a bit of mental juggling, like you said.
But they do tie up. I should say that. It does come together.
Yeah, I think the payoff worked.
And the other thing, maybe the science. It's generally handled really well, woven in.
Right.
But some of the deeper explanations, about the genetics, the mechanisms, if you're not super familiar with that stuff, you might need to read those bits a little more slowly.
It tries to ground it, though. Doesn't just hand-wave the science away.
No, definitely not. And understanding the basics is pretty key to why things happen the way they do.
True. It underpins the whole dilemma.
So overall, I'm giving The Cure a solid 4 out of 5 stars. Really compelling, makes you think.
Yeah, I'd agree. It raises those big questions about where we might be heading, what we actually want from life extension.
And it doesn't give you easy answers, which I appreciated. It shows you a future that's kind of tempting, but also deeply unsettling.
Makes you ponder the real value of life, maybe, and the risks of trying to engineer it too much.
Well said. So look, if this deep dive has got you interested in The Cure,
Which it should.
yeah, we really recommend checking it out. We've put an Amazon link right there in the description for you. Easy peasy.
And seriously, if you read it, or if you already have, come back and tell us what you think.
Please do. What was your favorite bit? What really made you stop and think?
Yeah, drop it in the comments. Let's get a conversation going.
Exactly. And hey, if you like this chat, want more deep dives into cool books and ideas,
You know what to do.
like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It helps us out and means you won't miss the next one.
So thanks for tuning in and exploring The Cure with us today.
Hope it gave you some food for thought on longevity and, well, all the baggage that might come with it.
Definitely some baggage there.
Right. Okay, on that slightly mind-bending note, we'll wrap it up.
Until next time.
Keep diving deep, everyone.